They done messed up now. Should have never gave these boys a podcast. Whoa. This is Off the Rim. With your boy, Coach Skinny, Coach Drake, and Coach Drake. I'm not. There go the men again. What up, SimWorld? Sit back, relax. Let us take you through the mind of a coach.
Yo, what up? I think my boy Drayton is asleep or something. Anyway, the show must go on. Drees with me. What up, Drees?
What's going on, Skinny? What up, SimWorld?
All right, so, I just wanted to talk about how everybody, it seems, is going crazy over these records. Good records, bad records. And I'm just going to come with a different angle. And I'm not coming with this angle because I got a 2-5 record. I'm really not. And honestly, I think anybody can see this. So if you can't see this, then you're just blatantly being blind. But the parity in the league is off the chain. We're seeing Middle East lose by 20 to Queen City, then turn around and beat Lone Star. We're seeing Run DMV look like they couldn't. All season they just looked pedestrian, come out and beat Bay Area, who's been on fire. All right, we even seen Asia Pacific beat ATL, which I didn't think they could have done. What they had? 7 men, Drees?
Yeah, they had 7 players. They had a couple injuries. And yeah, ATL been playing, hella good defense. Just Southwest Asia Pacific. They look like they looked last year. They were playing team ball. They was getting it done. ATL ain't had no answers for them. So yeah, it's one of them games. But that's how SimWorld is. SimWorld Prep is. Last year, South America, if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think they started 8-0 or something to that effect, and then the
5-0.
5-0 was it 5-0? Okay, it was something like that. They were looking good, and then the wheels fell. Who else? Lone Star. I think they were, head shoulders above everybody, getting close to the race to 1, and then it was a big losing streak, and then the wheels fell off. So it's like, it's the parity is here. Everybody here is somebody. There's different levels to it, but everybody is here is somebody. It's gonna be one of them things, and whoever hot at the right time. Shout out to Drayton, who might take it again this year. It might be somebody that we're not even looking at right now. It might be a team that's sitting there, maybe one game under 500, just figuring some things out, and then boom, they figure it out. And then the league can't catch up fast enough. Who knows? It might happen like that again. We're gonna find out, because there has been some a lot of moving and shaking, a lot of questionable outcomes, I want to say, because you can't predict what's gonna happen. It's just some things where people is just like, I would have never said that. And like you said, Run DMV, that definitely was one of the ones when they beat the Breakers the other day. Shout out to them though, because you got to come to play, and you can't take it for granted.
Yeah. Hey, Coach Pope, I love you. I'm not coming for you. But that same hot Bay Area's team, they also got smacked by Best Coast. Then Best Coast, I'm pretty sure they got smacked by somebody. Then they turn around and drop, 95? This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. These teams, I'm going to say this. I'm trying to say this in a nice way because I don't want to come off like I'm talking trash. But y'all can talk trash about my team. I don't care. But what I'm trying to say is Run DMV, that doesn't mean they're a good team necessarily. And it doesn't mean Bay Area is a bad team for losing to them. And teams that's good right now it also don't mean that they're a good team neither. It's all about, like Dre said, about getting hot. And with the parity in the league, if you're in a hot streak right now with this parity, I think you can ride that wave for a long time this season because it's so much parity. It's so easy for any team, and I do mean any team, including OGs. Any team can go on a losing slide at any moment because of the parity in this league
Yep, parity and the schedule.
and the schedule.
Some teams are going through let's keep it real, a soft schedule at this point. Some teams that have a harder way. Those things are going to even out. Later on in the season, come February, March, April, around that time. So some things will become clearer. That's why it's a thing that we all do. It's human nature to jump out there to the quick story. Oh, we thought they were going to be good and they're struggling, or oh, they look better than we thought. That's human nature. Um, the key will be consistency. The key will be consistency. The teams that jumped out to the hot starts, shout out to them. Shout out to Cascadia for being still undefeated. Um, Gulf Coast being 5-1. It's a couple other teams that I'm probably missing. Right now I don't got my schedule up right now. But shout out to those who have it figured out right now. That's part of the game. Being ahead of the curve. You came out, you got your teams ready to go. That's very much part of the process. So it's not taking anything from you or anybody else, but that's how it's going to go. Teams are going to have their highs and lows, and it's our jobs as coaches to make sure it's more highs than lows. So that's what it
Right.
is.
Yeah. I gotta give a shout out to them too. All the teams that's really doing really well right now because I'm going back to it with the competition in this league and these 5-win teams, even some of the 4-win teams, and Cascadia, who's undefeated. Y'all have a nice cushion because you're gonna need it. I'm not talking trash. I'm just being real. The competition is fierce. If y'all don't believe me, let's be real. OGs lost one game, right? I do recall. Y'all got short memories, but I do recall the North was beating the brakes off them in that game. The North lost that game. Y'all forget about that. But that's how much parity is in this daggone league.
It's one
OGs could have 2 losses right now.
we speak about bringing it every game. Every time we speak about bringing it every game because
Gotta bring it.
one bad shot, one defensive stop, and next thing you know, you're on a 10-0 run, and the game has changed, and that happens in 2 minutes in SimWorld Prep. So, like I said, you gotta come fully prepared, and it's been great competition so far. The game's been fierce. Players, trying to get their names out there. Coaches trying to, shape their careers. It's been good. I just want to see it keep up, and here for the
Yeah, so
competition.
shout out to all the coaches. Shout out to all the players. Um, I see y'all playing that bully ball that we mentioned the other week. Um,
Shout out to the bully ball.
Shout out to the bully ball.